And I remember like, so for ROTC, we always had these little like end of the year like wrap-ups ceremonies where you get awards and all this other stuff. And I think it was the end of junior year. I just remember sitting there, and because Scripps was mostly white kids, the majority was white kids. So I just remember sitting there, and I don't know what was going through my head, but this older white woman who was retired from the Navy, she came up to me and she was like, I don't know who you are, or like what you're going through, but you just have to remember that you have two things that works like for you and not against you. So whenever like you're down, you just have to remember these things. And it was basically, she said, you are a woman, and you are a woman of color, and you can go far in life with that. And I just remember like always thinking about that and stuff like that, because here I am like only 16 and I'm dealing with so much at home. Like my plate was so full, and here like out of the blue, here she comes and she tells me these things. So I'm trying not to get emotional. So anyways, moving on to junior year. Moving on to senior year. So senior year, I ended up becoming on senior staff, which was made up of maybe 5 or 6 people. And at first I never thought that I would get on senior staff, because it's basically like you have your president, you have your VP, and then things like that. So I was in charge of, I forgot the title, but I had like at least 4 different things under me that I was in charge of running. So that was exciting. I was mostly always away from home, because when me and Justin were dating and still remained friends, like we always hung out and stuff on the weekend. So there was still stuff as far as my mom and stuff being on drugs going on at home, but I was away more because I'm 17 now. So I graduated when I was 17, and I was like I was like I don't want to go to college. And it wasn't because like I didn't think I could get it. Well, one, I didn't really know. I feel like the college that I went to, I feel like my advisor was good, but I don't feel like she was great. I don't feel like she, as far as like how the white kids went, I don't think she really was there for me that much as an advisor, and was like, oh, you have A's and you have B's and you can do this and you should apply to this school. Like I never knew like about scholarships. I never knew how to apply or nothing like this. And since I came from like my mom, she went to school to be like a hairdresser, a beautician. So it's like there was no one that I could talk to about college. So I was like, well, I took a year off, and people were like, well, you shouldn't do that because you're gonna get pregnant, blah blah blah. I was like, well, I'm not having sex until I'm married anyway, so it don't even matter. So I took a year off, and then after that year I was like, okay, well, I'm finally ready to go back to school, because at the age of 18, like my mom ended up like going into one of her little rant pages, like as I call it. So she ended up going to one of her rant pages and kicking me out at the age of 18. So by this time, me and Justin went together, we broke up, and then we got back together. So by this time at the age of 18, we were moving in together. So his parents helped us out like with as far as rent and stuff went. So at this point, we at the age of 18, we were living together. So I was going back to school. I was doing that, and then I was working like 2 jobs and stuff like that. And I feel like community college, like they tell you 2 years. I swear I was up in that place for like 6 years. So anyways,